Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our activity, A Circle of Growth, Season 2, Session 2. Today's our guest is very special, not only because he is an achiever, but also because he has been keep inspiring others to achieve big goals in their lives. I'm talking about the Corporate Vice President of Max Life Insurance, Mr. Amit Vig. He is as inspiring as his big title is. The objective of this session is to explore the idea of growth and development in the corporate world. And when it comes to get these success secrets within the corporate world, who else can guide us better than Mr. Amit Vig? So without wasting our time, let's welcome him. Hello, Mr. Amitji. Thank you so much for joining us. And in addition to that, I really want to thank you for your flexibility and understanding.
Hi, Mukti, and hi, Ruby. Thank you so much for having me here. And it's always a pleasure to be with Sharma Counseling, Coaching and Counseling Center. And I think the way you guys are giving back to society, happy to be a part of it.
Truly, thank you for your kind words. We also have one more member with us today, Mrs. Ruby Gupta. And I truly want to appreciate you, Ruby, for your valuable contributions to this team so far, and also for your flexibility to join this session at this last moment. I truly want to welcome you. Hello, Ruby. Will you like to join the meeting?
Hello, Mr. Amit.
Hi, Ruby.
Thank you for making me a part of this. So, and on my behalf, I would love to welcome Mr. Amit for this session, Circle of Growth. And I'm truly privileged to be in conversation with Mr. Amit, and I'm very much looking forward for this session. So without any delay, let's start the session.
Feelings are mutual from my end also. It's good to meet you both. We can move ahead.
So without any delay, let's start the session. Over to you, Mukti.
Thank you, Ruby. You are very humble, Mr. Amit. I need to say this. Okay, so my very first question is, corporate world is very massive with immense growth opportunities. So could you please tell us more about the true growth opportunities, criteria, and standards that are required to be successful in this field?
Okay, great. So yes, corporate world is an ocean these days, and post-COVID. So now the life is divided between two parts, that is pre-COVID and post-COVID. Post-COVID, corporate world has actually expanded a lot. There is a lot of opportunities. As I say, it is an ocean of opportunities. Youngsters, day by day, I see a lot of youngsters, getting into corporates. In our time of life, when we were young, though both of you are still young, when we were young, that time people used to tell us in the school that there are only 2-3 careers. One is being a doctor, being an engineer, or being a teacher. But life has changed, and now corporate world is actually encouraging. I recruit people from various top schools, from ISB, from IIM Ahmedabad, and whenever I go to for the placement, I ask them, why you don't want to get into a government job? And the answer that I get from them is that government job is not a priority for them since they were born. But when we were born, our parents always thought that government job is the more secure job, and you should take a government job. But now traditionally, the millennials, so these people are the millennials, the Gen Z people, they have been able to break that traditional mindset, because they know that they want glamour, they want money, they want time for themselves, they want family time, they want travel and see the world. So that's a difference. And corporate jobs are very high paying jobs. Yes, the stress will be there, but stress is in everything. A doctor has a stress of surgeries, engineer has a stress of making foolproof bridges and buildings, and a teacher has a stress of making sure that all the kids, they get good marks. So stress is everywhere. But I think the glamour, the responsibility, the ownership, the accountability with which a corporate guy works is very different. So this is an immensely glamorous world which pays you a lot, which has a set career for you. You can rise from a scratch to the best highest pinnacle. And one example is sitting in front of you. So I think this world offers something to every person. But I must tell you that the main thing, there are few ingredients which make a person ready for a corporate job. The first thing is, you may not be good in studies, but you have to be street smart. That is the first qualification I must tell you. You have to be street smart. You have to be very hardworking. You need to be mobile. When I say mobile, you can't have a mindset that all my life I will remain in Chandigarh, all my life I will remain in New York, all my life I will remain in Delhi. Because corporate job, you go places. So you just can't think that I will fix myself in a permanent location and that's how the life is. Life will change. So your adaptability towards changes really needs to be very, very strong. You got to be agile. Your communication skills really need to be very, very good. I'm telling you, these skills after your studies. I will come to studies also. But these skills are very important if you want to do well. You need to be a relationship oriented girl or a guy. You need to be acceptable to people and acceptable to yourself. So these are few things which are very important if you want to pursue your career in corporate. That is the first thing. And I still say the first thing remains street smart. If you're not, you may be a rank holder. You may be a gold medalist. But if you're not a street smart guy or a girl, corporate will not give you that kickstart, to be very honest with you. Second thing, now let's come to studies. I think getting into corporate, the most important thing which I see, so पहले क्या होता था, पहले लोगों को लगता था अगर आपको corporate में जाना है, you have to, so can I use Hindi, English both, or you want me to talk on English?
No. Okay. Definitely, we can do in both the languages.
Okay. Completely, you are the host, so I will follow your judgment.
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं, आप गेस्ट है, हम तो आपकी इंस्ट्रक्शंस को फॉलो करेंगे, आप प्लीज ऐसा मत बोलिए.
Okay, so education plays a very important role in corporate. I will not deny it. What I spoke earlier was interpersonal skills. Those are the skill sets. Now, education is very important. You can't do a 10th, you can't do a 12th, or you can't do a normal graduation and get into corporate, right? Because the corporate girl, as you said, it is very competitive. It is a huge world. So there is immense amount of competition in the corporate world. So if you ask me, how do we recruit? So we recruit people who are good starters. They come from a very solid foundation of colleges and institutes.
Now I have a question. Sorry to interrupt you, Amitji. But what about those people who cannot afford to go to the big colleges? Like, I got your interpersonal skills that can definitely help them in getting into the corporate world. But what about the study or the education basis? Because वो इतने अच्छे middle class families के होंगे तो अच्छे colleges.
आप लोग तो middle class के हो. मैं तो lower middle class का हूँ.
मैं भी lower middle class की.
I'm giving a very honest reply. See, I belong to a lower middle class. I never went to great colleges. The maximum good college for me was DAV Chandigarh, and I still got into corporate. After getting into corporate, then I got the opportunity to get into ISP. But I didn't get into corporate because of ISP. ISP came to me because I was in corporate. So think this way.
Makes sense.
So people who don't go to good B school doesn't mean the gates of the corporate are closed to them. 80% of people who are in corporates come from a very normal type of colleges. They are not DU, PU. They are normal people. And for them, I think 90% of people come from a BCom background. Though I am not a BCom guy, but I'm telling you that normal people come from a BCom background. Few of them are CAT driven. So if you can crack CAT, definitely you will get a good kickstart in corporate. Getting a good kickstart, Ruby and Mukti, doesn't mean you will do well in life, because that is just a kickstart because of a good college. You come from a DAV college, you will get into one profile. You come from a IIM Ahmedabad, ISB Hyderabad, you will definitely get a different profile. But it doesn't mean that a guy who has come from ISB IIM will get to grow better than a normal guy who has come from a local college. So there are opportunities for everyone. So I'm not trying to discriminate between a normal guy and a guy who has cracked CAT. So there are enough opportunities. पहले opportunity होती थी, लोग बोलते थे हम तो sales में जाएंगे. So there are opportunities in HR. There are opportunities in training. There are opportunities in finance. There is new type of opportunities which has come up for all those kids who will join corporate in coming 4 to 5 years. And those opportunities are very different. So those opportunities are data sciences, artificial intelligence, data management, digital marketing, because the world is now totally digital.
Exactly.
Of us are at different locations in the country and in US, and still we are able to talk. So this means the world has traveled towards digitalization. So these are few opportunities that are going to come up in corporate. Accountancy होती थी पहले, हम लोग बोलते थे ये तो accountant है. अब वो accountancy नहीं रही, अब वो finance हो गया है. So वो और glamorous हो गया है, और बड़ा हो गया है. पहले हम लोग बोलते थे यार ये तो ना वो काउंसलर है, ये नौकरियां देते हैं. अब वो नौकरियां HR हो गया है. ठीक है, अभी मुक्ति सिटिंग देयर, शी यूजेस दिस वर्ड career counseling. So now that career counseling has become HR. So there are so many fields in corporate, and let me tell you, corporates are very encouraging and they want to accept people the way they are, because once you are in corporate, your personality, your persona changes. So let me tell you, corporate walon ki baat hi kuch.
Okay, so thank you so much for providing us the detailed insight of the corporate world, and truly you have shared some valuable information. Everyone knows about the interpersonal skills, but किस तरह के बैकग्राउंड के लोग जा सकते हैं, लोगों में एक हेसिटेशन होता है. आपने बहुत अच्छा बताया. Thank you so much. Ruby ji will ask you the second question.
Okay. Ruby, you have to unmute yourself. You are muted.
Yes. So now I would like to ask the question from the perspective of a woman. Like corporate jobs mostly need frequent traveling. So does these field jobs and marketing jobs offer flexibility and the safety to the women they need?
So Ruby, as I said, the world has transformed. There is nothing like being a female, being a male. Females are doing much better in corporates. Let me congratulate you both. You being a female, let me tell you, you have better opportunities and you are more multitasking by virtue of being a woman. So we must respect the amount of hard work a woman does, because a woman does not do only digital marketing or sales or HR or training or finance. She manages a company, and that company is known as house. So managing a house is much difficult than managing a company. I have seen women, you won't believe, in my own company, 39% people who work are females. Just imagine, 39%. And we want to take this up to 50%. So in corporates, we call something known as D&I, diversity and inclusion. Every good corporate, see, there will be bad corporates, there'll be good corporates, there'll be bad people, there'll be good people. There'll be bad doctors, there'll be good doctors, there'll be good teachers, there'll be bad teachers. So it is not about corporate being bad and good. It is about individuality. But a good corporate where value system is very strong, where character is very strong, you won't believe the way we respect women in the corporate, the way we accept them, the way we train them, and the way, the facilities which we give. You won't believe, we give 9 months maternity leave to women without cutting a salary. If a woman sits after 6:30 in the office, we give a guarded cab to her so that she can be safely, she should go to her place. This is not enough. If she's traveling, we make sure the hotel which she stays is a 4-star or a 5-star hotel so that she should be safe. If she's sitting late in office, we make sure we serve dinner inside the office. So, and when I say, it doesn't mean I do it. Good corporates do it. So women, so see, without women, when you can't you आप सृष्टि नहीं चला सकते बिना
This is
बिना
just
women
about the
के.
safety. I would
So
also just want you to throw light on the perspective and the opportunities given to women.
So women are given same opportunities which a man is given. So ऐसा नहीं होता कि this he is a man, he will be given X and Y opportunity. She is a woman, she will be given Z and A opportunity. Opportunities remain same because both of them are very hardworking, both of them are intelligent. Girl has come from IIM Ahmedabad, boy has also come from IIM Ahmedabad. They are achievers. We don't differentiate between a man and a woman. And trust me, good companies, they want to hire more women. Why? If you hire more women, the culture of the organization will always be good. अब तुम सारे लड़के ले आओ एक कंपनी में और तुम सोचो उस कंपनी का क्या होगा, और तुम 50% वुमन लाओ और 50% मैन लाओ, सोचो the value system, the character and the intelligence which a woman gets on the table, the passion and the energy and the submissiveness which a woman gets on the table is very unique. So today all the companies, all good companies, right, I will not tell you सबने सब कुछ कर दिया है, it's a journey, but I feel very motivated in telling you, Ruby, that this journey has started long back and now people have become acceptable and there are many companies जो ये बोलती हैं कि यार ये वाली position है, we want a female only on this. So how good it is that the opportunities for women are rising. I told you we are hiring 39% women. We want to take it to 50%. Look at how things are coming for women. In the coming time, I must tell you, there will be hardly any woman who is going to sit at home. She will find something or the other because there are online jobs, there are part-time jobs, there are full-time jobs. It is for a woman to decide. On the table, there is going to be a bouquet of jobs for a woman. Obviously, she has to be skilled. She has to have the basic, characteristics and basic knowledge. But trust me, there will be a time when corporates will go and say, "Yaar, ye wali job na only a woman can do better than a guy." So this is the opportunities the corporates are going to offer. And I told you about safety. We have cabs.
Family will only worry about, first of all, the most thing, that is the safety of a women.
Absolutely. हम जो cabs देते हैं, हम उसमें कैब के अंदर भी एक रेड बटन लगा के देते हैं. आप सोचो हमारी जो कैब्स है वो जीपीएस enabled होती हैं. हमें लोकेशन पता है. If Ruby is traveling from this place to that place, we know where Ruby is going. Still, we want to be very sure with our female employees. So we offer a red button inside. She can press the red button. We will come to know there is something wrong. So लाइफ बदल गई है. अब ये जो हमारी वुमेन है ये घर नहीं बैठेंगी. आप देखना आने वाले टाइम में they will decide the jobs. And corporate is very safe.
एक क्वेश्चन इस पे मेरे को भी आया कुछ यार. तो आपकी कंपनी में हमें भी मिल जाए कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में फिर तो जॉब.
देखो आप जो काम कर रहे हो वो आप ऑलरेडी कॉर्पोरेट का काम कर रहे हो. You are changing lives. You are touching people's life. So you're already on the job. If today Ruby is sitting somewhere and still she's working, look at her, she's working. You're sitting in the US. You're sitting in the US. It's 2:30 a.m. in the morning. Look at yourself. You're working. So and I'm sitting in India at 11:30 a.m. So I'm the most comfortable guy being a man. You both are most uncomfortable and still working. So this shows that women are working better and more harder than men.
So there is one more scary word for the corporate word, that is the recession. So my next question belongs to this, that recession is a very common thing. And one of its dreadful impact is that people lose their jobs. So how does the corporate world offers any job securities to the people?
So Ruby, first of all, I must compliment you that this question is such a practical question, and I never expected कि ये question आने वाला है. Because to ask this question,
don't ever underestimate us. Okay.
No.
So this is the most important question actually. No. That is why people don't prefer corporate jobs.
I always overestimate. I don't underestimate.
No, I'm just kidding. When we prepare for a session, we do a meeting with our team members. So वहाँ सब अपने अपने views रखते हैं, even those who are not in front of the cameras, but behind the cameras, everyone is supporting. So yes, सबके mind के question, yeah, it's a teamwork, obviously.
Great. So, I'm happy. No, I'm very happy that this question has come up, because last time I answered this question to someone was in 2008, when 2008 recession had come. Right. So I'm happy that this intelligent question has come. It's a bouncer, you know. So good. see, recession is a part of life. It will come after 10 years, 20 years. It will come. You can't say recession will not be there. Recession will keep coming, because recession is depending on economics, on finance, and the most important part is macroeconomics. When macroeconomics of a country or a world goes haywire, recession will keep coming. But trust me, recession के साथ आपको इस बात को नहीं जोड़ना है कि अब रिसेशन आ गया, कॉर्पोरेट जॉब्स चले जाएंगे, ऐसा हो जाएगा, वैसा होएगा. यू वोंट बिलीव, रिसेशन बहुत छोटी चीज है. रिसेशन से बड़ी चीज क्या थी? कोविड. मानते हैं आप? जब इंसान जिंदा ही नहीं रहेगा तो रिसेशन आएगा नहीं आएगा, किसने देखा? तो आप ये देखिए कि कॉर्पोरेट्स ने कोविड को बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी से डील किया. Good corporates. I started my discussion starting with good and bad. There are good corporates, there are bad corporates. Bad corporates are bad corporates. You might lose a job, you might even die, they will not care for you. And you may have problems, they will not even listen. But
they will just think about their own profit. Yeah.
Absolutely. They're bad corporates. I'm talking about, I represent a good corporate. So I'm telling you about good corporates. In good corporates, hardly anyone lost a job in India. At least top 20 companies में इंडिया में कोई बंदा कोविड में निकाला नहीं गया, इसलिए नहीं बोला गया कि कोविड आ गई है जी, अब आप घर बैठो. नो, पीपल स्टूड विद देम. रिसेशन किसी की गलती से नहीं आता. सो अच्छे कॉर्पोरेट्स में ये एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग होती है, एक विजन होता है. अगर किसी कॉर्पोरेट में विजन नहीं है अगले 10 साल देखने का, माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स को देख के, मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स को देख के, then there is a problem in the management. Recession at the moment is in US. I was talking to Mukti last night. I was telling that why recession is coming, because in America printed high amount of currency. Don't that recession is traveling from America to other countries, because America plays a very important role in the world. But trust me, in good corporates, recessions is something which is not regular phenomena. It comes, it goes. The part of the corporate is to deliver good earnings, deliver good results. If you are doing this, you're always doing good. Simple as that. So recession से आपको worry नहीं होना. आपको recession में अपनी skill development करनी है, ताकि जब बहुत skilled लोगों की जरूरत पड़े तो आप हमेशा वहां पे available हो. आप अपने अच्छे courses करो. There are universities like Upgrad. There are universities like Udemy. There are other universities in the world. You do your online courses and keep yourself skilling. तो डर के आगे तो जीत होती ही है, right? But अगर आप डर जाओगे तो आप कभी जीतोगे नहीं. Recession will come after every 10 years. So you have to think that let recession come. I have to upskill myself. That is where your job is. So you don't worry about recession. You keep upskilling yourself.
And COVID also has trained us a lot. Nothing is more scary than it.
That is the reason world is divided into pre-COVID and post-COVID. Post-COVID, you realize that health and fitness is the most important aspect. If you are not healthy, will you be able to do justice in corporate job or any job? Answer is no. Answer is no. So don't worry about recession. Worry about skilling yourself.
Got it.
Very much
perfect. Thank you so much, Amitji, for providing us all these detailed information in just this, like within this 30-minute time frame. And we really want to talk more. We really have more questions, like you know. And it's always a pleasure to talk to you, honestly telling you. It's the second time that we are conducting this session, but the first session was very informative as well, and it was a huge success too. But still, the information at that time we got from you, it's still in our minds. So ये भी informative है बहुत ज़्यादा, और I'm sure हमारे youngsters और हमारी women जितने भी लोग corporate जाने में hesitate करते हैं कि how it would react, क्योंकि एक लोगों का common belief होता है कि it can like replace you, as we all know that we are replaceable, or kisi bhi job
Everyone is replaceable. Everyone is replaceable.
and
Whether you are a
everywhere.
teacher, you are a replaceable. So please don't, please accept the corporate also that way. If you have in you, you will always do well. Whether
Exactly.
whatever profession.
Like you said, keep upgrading yourself and increase your proficiencies. You will be there and for always. Like आपको कोई इतनी आसानी से निकालेगा. Thank you
मुक्ति
so
मैं
much.
आज भी
Amitji,
हफ्ते
for
में
your valuable
आज भी हफ्ते में 3 किताबें पढ़ता हूँ because I need to be skilled. If
Exactly.
Ruby asked me about recession, now if I'm not able to answer what Ruby is asking, maybe then I have not skilled myself. So skilling is a process we all need to do.
I agree. Thank you, Amitji. Ruby ji, would you like to say something?
I would also like to thank you, Mr. Amit, for sharing the valuable information and the actual ground reality of the corporate world. And I'm sure it will help many of the viewers to take the decision in a good way and eliminating their myths.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
पढ़ाई करें बच्चे और अपनी स्किल डेवलपमेंट करें, रिलेशनशिप ओरिएंटेड हो, स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट हो. They should know differentiate between good and bad. I think corporate is a lovely place to build careers. And trust me, the message from my side is corporate welcomes everyone. It is just that you have to be
ocean of opportunity.
Prepared for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to be prepared for that. Thank you so much, Amitji. It was
thank you so much, Amitji.
Thank you.
It was lovely talking to you. Bye.
Good day to Ruby and good night to you. Mukti, you can sleep now. Thank you.
It's already 3:15, so it's time to go get ready.
I respect your hard work. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you.